Gazzy, here we are. Long 16 weeks on the road, but all comes down to one night here at the O2. What's the feeling like ahead of it?
Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm in a good place. I think my game's in a good place. Probably wish I played in 1 or 2 Pro Tours and all European, leading up to this, but it is what it is. But like I said, I'm still playing really well. I thought I played well last week, just got a little bit unlucky against Stephen. Yeah, my form's there and I'm in a good headspace, so fingers crossed it will fall into place tomorrow.
Do you feel the league form goes out the window now and this feels like one of the big majors now here at the O2, 15,000 people, everything else doesn't matter?
Yeah, but I still think it's quite a short format. First to 10, it's not a massive format, so yeah, I prefer a bit longer if I want to, like 16, 17, 18 legs, but yeah, I'm happy to be here, and I think it'll be, like you said, the league format's out the window. We're on to a completely different tournament for me.
We know you've been thinking obviously about your condition, you waiting for your test results to come back, and we saw obviously good news for your thing that it's obviously on the mend or you're getting the answers that you want. Do you feel that is going to free you up tomorrow, that pressure and that weight isn't on your shoulders anymore?
Yeah, not just tomorrow, but it frees me up to go back and play a lot more ranking tournaments. After the Premier League's over, I'm going to take the next European off and Pro Tours next week and have a little bit of an holiday, which I haven't had for quite a while. So, and then after that, sets me back up to hit the ranking event. So, quite thick and just go to everything really.
Cheers, Casey.
Casey, last year I know you were disappointed with how it went against Luke in the semi-finals. Is that something that you're determined to put right tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely. This is my third time lucky, and my main aim was to get here and make the playoffs, and I've got a great chance to win.
You came close to winning it in 2023. What would it mean to take that next step and go all the way tomorrow night?
Yeah, obviously it's one of the ones that I haven't won, so just to tick that off and get that one in the bag, it would ease the pressure and moving forward as well. But until you win a major, then there's always added pressure every year.
The recent head-to-head is heavily in Luke's favour. Is that something you're aware of and determined to put right?
Well, obviously I want to put it right, but I don't think it matters. There's been opportunities there for me to win, opportunities for me to win quite easily in some games, and I've just slipped up. It's been my fault why I've lost, but if I play anywhere near my game, anywhere near my top form, then I'll definitely come through that game.
And what's the preparation been like over the last week or so?
Yeah, I've been on the practice board a lot more. Obviously missing Pro Tours, Europeans, and means I have to put a lot more hours in practice on the board. I'd rather have competitive darts, which sets me up and gives you that bit of confidence. But on the other hand, if you're not playing well in those events, then it can knock you as well. So you have to look at it both sides of the coin. And yeah, as long as I turn up tomorrow and play as well as I know I can, I'll be happy.
Gizzy, thanks for your time. I know you said in the past few years you used to have an issue where in the heat your hands would swell up. Obviously now we're in a heat wave, I know it's cold inside the O2, but has that come about in the past few weeks because of what's been happening outside where it's roasting?
It goes up, sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not, but it does affect it more in the heat. Hopefully it's not as hot tomorrow as it has been all week, but yeah, fingers crossed.
You mentioned that you've taken some time off to have a bit of a holiday. We know that you're not at the World Cup. What was the thinking behind withdrawing from the World Cup?
Yes, similar thinking, there needs to be a slot in there where I need to take a little bit of time off and, give some family some of my time because, the schedule's, hectic at the minute and it's just taking some time off just to, give some time to the family and take a break.
And when Luke Humphries won it last year, he was quite happy to tick off that triple crown. If you was to win it, you'll be 2/3 of the way there. How much of a motivation is that for you?
Yeah, obviously I want to win this event. I want to win. Obviously the match play is the other one. So I've lost in the final of all of them. But fingers crossed now this year is my year, not just in the Premier League, but the back end of the year in big majors as well.
Just good luck tomorrow. Thank you.
Hi Gizzy, you mentioned that this is a different sort of tournament you feel. Do you make any sort of subtle changes going into it compared to the previous format that you were playing?
No, not really. Obviously it's a little bit longer, the format, which suits all the players, I think. It gives you time to get settled in. But yeah, it's on the night now. It's not, the old 16 weeks are gone. It's just like another tournament, just turn up, 2 games, simple as that.
Yeah, but you mentioned it's another tournament, but you almost feel like that there's a hunger within you to achieve this because you've been knocking on the door quite considerably in the last few years to make the breakthrough. Is that maybe that's going to drive you over the edge, that you might have that extra bit of hunger?
Yeah, obviously I want to, like I said, I want to win anything, any tournament I'm playing, whether it's darts, whether it's a pool tournament. I just want to win, but at the end of the day, it's not a ranked event. It's not a be-all and end-all. There's bigger majors at the end of the year, but I'm here to win this one. When I haven't won, I'm here. I really want to win, but if I don't, I'll move on. You know, it's not a biggie.
Gerwyn, you spoke about withdrawing from certain tournaments. Have you felt the benefit physically and mentally and health-wise?
But what, sorry?
With the tournaments you've withdrawn from, have you felt the benefit of having more rest and stuff in recent weeks?
At the beginning, yeah, because obviously I played in quite a few at the beginning. I've done quite well in the Pro Tours and Europeans, which give me the opportunity to miss a few. I would have rather played in a lot more, but I couldn't. So, yeah, I think I would be in a better place mentally, I think, as in more confident if I had played in a lot more, and I haven't, but yeah, I wish I did.
It's the second time yourself and Johnny have made it. I mean, great for yourselves and for Welsh darts as well.
Yeah, maybe an all-Welsh final, could be an all-English final. It's like the World Cup setup, you know, I'm unfortunately not playing in the World Cup, but this could have been the World Cup final, so yeah, could be that's what I'm thinking of it as anyway.
And you touched on it there as well, but I mean, for a chance for Nick to go with Johnny to Frankfurt as well, I mean, it's a big chance for him, isn't it?
Yeah, Nick's a fantastic player and a great, you know, he wears his heart on his sleeve, similar to me. He's a proud Welshman, and I know, you know, through the video, and he still plays county, so he'll give 110%, and, you know, for Johnny to be playing with Nick, there's no better partner, really, that I could have slotted in there. So yeah, I wish him all the best, and I think they'll, you know, play for Wales and carry the badge well, and fingers crossed that they can go on and win it.
Cheers, guys, all the best.
Gerwyn, you obviously bought a farm. Now, when Scott Mitchell won the 2015 BDO World Championship, he bought a tractor. Is there anything you've got to buy of similar nature if you win tomorrow?
A couple of chickens maybe, I don't know, I could probably afford a couple of chickens if I win.